Hey guys, welcome back to 187 Gaming with SleepySmurf187, and today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on Neil the robot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a noobs tutorial, because I know a lot of pros have done it, but I thought I'd do it here for you now to give you something that you can relate to. So, let's get started. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shoot each zombie 4 times in the leg and then stab them, and you're going to want to do that for the first couple of rounds until you've got enough to get up and atoms and to open the door. As you can see, I'm shooting every zombie in the leg 4 times, and then I'm stabbing them when my aim is good enough to shoot them, and not the ground behind them or everything but them. And I do this, and I'm doing this for a couple of times, and I'm doing it, I think I just did it for 1 round. I don't think I grabbed a gun. Usually I grab a gun when I do this, but you can see me opening the door now. And then figuring out I actually don't have enough money for this gun. So I'm trying to head over. I'm going to head over to Neil now, but I'm getting mixed up because I think I got a text at that point. And once I've killed this zombie right here, you'll see the direction I look in. That's the direction. That's one of the places for the boombox, which is relevant in the boss fight here. So is this calculator I'm picking up right now. Right. Here's Neil's head, and up until the first couple of times I played this, I didn't realize you could actually pick Neil's head up and stick it on his body. And here's Mr. Neil's body. What I tend to do is I tend to now wait. I don't kill any zombies. I just wait for Neil to give me the first challenge. And as you can see here, the first challenge is get 2 multi-kills. And hopefully I do this in 2 goes, not in 26 goes like it usually takes me. So the trick with this is to round up the zombies you get, and hopefully you get 2 close enough together that when you throw a grenade you get them all. One of Neil's challenges is to then shoot zombies at a distance, and they will glow white to make sure you know that it's safe to shoot them, and you're gonna get points for shooting them. So once this step's done, you just have to wait and keep going through the rounds and wait for Neil to throw you another challenge. This is the arcane core. Now the arcane core, as you can see, requires 300 tickets, and it's why you do Neil in the first place, to get tickets to do the arcane core and get the elemental upgrades for your weapons. Now it's completely different to the wonder weapons. However, it is just, it's nearly as good. It does help you in the long run, especially if you've got a pack-a-punch weapon. As you can see, I just completed another challenge, which was kill zombies while jumping. And it is one of the more complicated ones, especially if you have one-shot guns like the M1. I picked the Oni for this because otherwise I just look like a complete idiot. So the second final step is to get melee kills. Now I find using the Oni is really good for this step because you can shoot them individually about, I think it was 4 or 5 times I have to shoot them, and then you just stab or smack them like the little nerd does in this one. And once this is done, like I said, you'll have to go through the rounds again, wait a couple of minutes, and Neil will throw you out the next challenge. Right, now once this step's done, the next step that Neil is going to give us here, as you can see, is do not go into last stand, do not pass go, do not attempt this. No, I mean, do not go into last stand, don't go down. And as you can see here, my bad attempt at doing this, luckily I managed to do that. And once this step is done, we move on to collecting Neil's battery, which then leads us to part 2. But before we get to that, I will show you some battery locations. So what you're going to do is the first location is up in the Kepler system, and it's on the bench next to the DJ booth. Luckily, first time this is where I found it. However, there are other spots, and I will show you where they are right now once I've killed these zombies. So what you want to do is you want to either go the other. I found this way more effective. You run up here past the teleporter on your left, and you get to what it looks like a food stand or an ice cream stand, and it's usually standing right on top here. As you can see, I'm pointing. The next location is a little further on the bin in the corner, as you can see in a minute. On this bin right here is where you'll find the battery, if nowhere else. However, it's not just in the Kepler system that you'll find the battery. You also get the battery locations in Polar Peak, and I will show this to you next. In Polar Peak there are 3 locations for the battery. The first one we're coming up to right now is here on this bin next to the wall gun. Now the second location is in the room with the teleporter and the coin machine, and it's on this desk here that we're coming to right there. And this is also one of the spawn locations for the umbrella, which, like I said, is needed in that all-important alien boss fight. The third and final location here in Polar Peak is through this door, or through the door at the bottom, and you come into the room with the big ride and the big center table. And the battery will always be in this pigeonhole. So guys, that is it for battery locations and part 1 of N3IL. Please stay tuned for the next part, for part 2. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I say, in order to be a hero, you first gotta be a noob. See you later.